American tourist Otto Warmbier before he was detained in North Korea.
Otto's a young, thrill-seeking, great kid who was going to be in that part
punk.
of the world for a college experience.
He was a fucking goddamn
hey,
brat,
I've heard some friends
motherfucker.
who have done this. I would like to do this.
But after allegedly stealing a propaganda poster
Ain't
from
no
a hotel
allegedly.
in Pyongyang and being sentenced to 15 years hard labor.
Please save my life.
It's funny how they blurred the fucking video. Fuck you, you brat boy motherfucker.
Please think of my family.
Fuck you, you
Warmbier
brat
fell
boy.
into a coma during his 17
Fuck
months
you,
in
brat
custody,
boy motherfucker.
returning back to the U.S. last week in what doctors called a state of unresponsive
Boy, he's got some
wakefulness.
fucking connections,
6
man.
days later, he died.
Fuck
His
him,
parents
man.
wrote in a statement, Otto has completed his journey home.
Yeah, he's
This case
going
has
to
raised
fucking
so
hell.
many
That's where the
questions,
fuck
including
he's
what
going.
exactly happened to Warmbier while in custody? How will this impact the already high tensions between the U.S. and this rogue nuclear power? And should Americans be allowed to travel to North Korea? Otto Warmbier arranged his visit through a company called Young Pioneer Tours, based in China. On its website, the company touts itself as a budget operation, offering trips to places, quote, your mother would rather you stayed away from. On Twitter, they've posted pictures of customers skiing in Iran and visiting a weapon repair shop in Erbil, Iraq. And then there's this post asking if you fancy a weekend getaway with a difference in Chernobyl.
The North Koreans lure Americans to travel to North Korea via tour groups run out of China who advertise.
That's right. And they didn't tear up anything in fucking North Korea. You piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Today, our producer went to the office of Young Pioneer Tours in Xi'an, China, looking for answers about what went wrong on Warmbier's
Nothing went fucking wrong.
ABC News. We've been trying to call for the longest time.
There's plenty of people
Can we talk to you guys?
that have successfully made the tours and they came back home.
Is there anyone available?
They didn't break anybody's fucking laws.
A statement, and that's all I have to say. Are you seriously pushing me out? I just asked nicely.
At the time of Otto Warmbier's trip, Young
Fuck him.
Pioneer Tours described their excursions to North Korea online as extremely safe. And
Sure it
answered
was.
This question, I'm American, is this a problem?
Just
With a
as
chipper,
long as you
"Not
don't
at
break
all."
their fucking laws, you
The
motherfucker.
company's YouTube page shows Westerners appearing to revel in their new cultural experiences in North Korea, from running the Pyongyang Marathon to observing daily life on the city streets. But earlier this week, the company told ABC News in a statement that it will no longer organize tours for Americans to North Korea. Quote, there had not been any previous detainment in North Korea
That's
that
right.
has ended with such
Nobody
tragic
else broke the
finality,
law.
and we have been struggling to
Nobody
process
else
the results.
trashed
Now, the
anybody's
assessment
stuff.
of risk for Americans visiting North Korea
Fuck
has
you,
become
man.
too high. The company
Rot
also
in your
offered
grave,
condolences
motherfucker.
to Warmbier's loved ones, saying,
Rot in
"We
your
had
grave,
held out to hope that
motherfucker.
he might recover. We
You
too
dug
are
your own
dealing with
fucking
the
grave.
shock of a
Fuck
young
you.
man's life taken well before his
Fuck
time."
you,
Warmbier
man.
was just one of hundreds of Americans who travel to North Korea.
That's
every year.
right.
Has
Hundreds.
been on my bucket list for some time.
Hundreds.
Went to North Korea just a few months ago on a Young Pioneer
And he came
tour,
back- he
even
came
while
back
Otto
okay.
Warmbier was being held captive.
People were very clear that any deviation from what's expected of you could result in being detained or worse.
That's
They were
right.
not shy about letting us know that.
You respect us, we'll
it's
respect
very
you,
important that we
motherfucker.
behave as instructed.
These are tightly controlled tours. These are tours that burn hard
Committee
costs
Human
into
Rights.
the Kim regime. It's spent on weapons, nuclear weapons. ballistic
Plenty of
missiles.
people
It's spent
successfully.
on keeping the
It even
elites
says
happy.
hundreds of people
This week, Young
successfully went to
Pioneer
North
Tours
Korea.
announced it will no longer be bringing Americans traveling on U.S. passports to North Korea. Meanwhile, the U.S. State Department is now warning Americans
Brat
to stay
boy,
away,
motherfucker.
citing serious risk of arrest and long-term detention. And officials are considering banning all travel there for U.S. citizens.
Sure, you
In
violate
reality,
somebody
one
else's
small
country's
mistake can have disastrous
rules?
consequences when
Fuck yeah!
traveling in
Fuck you!
dangerous
Fuck you,
countries.
you brat boy motherfucker! Rot in your goddamn grave, motherfucker!
In 2009, these three Americans, Sarah Shord, her boyfriend Shane Bauer, and their friend Joshua Fatal, were captured hiking along the Iranian border and charged with espionage.
He was told,
George spent
yeah.
more than a year in an Iranian prison,
Yeah.
partially in solitary confinement.
Fuck yeah, man.
Before being released on
You
humanitarian
violated
grounds.
the country's expectations.
1/3 free.
It took another full year for Fatal and Bauer to be freed.
Yeah,
Despite the
fucking
risk,
connections,
more and
man.
more people are drawn to extreme travel. According to one study, adventure tourism is a $263 billion a year industry, and some people are truly eager to push the limits. This is Andrew Drury's idea of a good vacation.
Here we could be targets for snipers at any time.
Over the years, Drury says he's spent holidays in hot spots all over the world, including Afghanistan, Chechnya, and Mogadishu, Somalia.
You know, I went the first time to Mogadishu around about Christmas time, and then I can remember saying goodbye to my children, and actually thinking for the first time I could be saying goodbye for the last time.
Crazy
He
motherfucker.
told ABC's Lama Hassan that he went because
Crazy
he wanted to find the
motherfucker.
wreckage of the Black Hawk Down helicopter.
So that is the Black Hawk.
That is.
You do realize you're risking your life by doing something like that.
Yeah, of course.
Drury embarks on these journeys despite the misgivings of his wife and children in Surrey, England.
I would prefer him to stop, but I think I'd be changing him completely if I made him stop.
He takes his life into his own hands on trips like this one to Iraq.
Ahead.
Yeah, you abandoned your family, you stupid motherfucker, you.
Where he saw the front line in the battle against ISIS.
Someone's been shot on this side of the front line, so we're pretty much under attack now.
I didn't feel threatened, and even when the gunfire...
I'm sure your little girl would like to know that you're dead.
And I was kind of drawn into the situation.
We're returning fire.
I hate to say it, I really did enjoy it, and the adrenaline, the buzz, and since I've come back I haven't slept for 3 days.
The cost of this trip, around $2,800, including airfare. Back here in the United States, Otto's funeral is scheduled for
Fuck
tomorrow
him, man.
at the same high school in Wyoming,
Rot in his
Ohio,
motherfucking
where just
grave,
4
man.
short years ago, he delivered this
Fuck
inspiring
you.
yet prophetic graduation.
Rat boy motherfucker.
Also, a different kind of goodbye. A farewell to something larger than just a friend. I wish there was a way to know that you're in the good old days.
Yeah, you had fucking connections. That's the only reason why this fucking shit's been going on.
We want to remind you to tune into 2020 this Friday night for an investigation into the unknown details of that American student's death and his detainment in North Korea. Next here on Nightline, ABC's Diane Sawyer takes us back inside a school that was once among the most dangerous.
God damn, what kind of fucking connections? What kind of fucking connections did Otto Warmblur fucking have, man? That he's had the fucking President of the United States, man? Shit. He's had it where he could possibly change policy and everything like that. Now it says, let's talk about this. Hundreds of fucking people have gone on these tours. Hundreds, probably thousands. And yet they all returned. Hundreds and thousands didn't decide to fucking trash a fucking another country's what they consider sacred. Now imagine what would happen if somebody decided that every time that they saw an American flag, they decided to fucking take and wipe their ass on it or something like that. How many Americans would be pissed off about that? See, we're not told the whole fucking truth about this fucking shit. They don't want to tell the truth the other way around. If I was doing the story, I'd say, how come is it hundreds of people have successfully gone to risky places and have come back all right? And I find it awfully interesting that that video is just, shit, all of a sudden that video is so fucking blurred, man. Fuck, I got an old phone that goes back over 6 years that can take better pictures than that surveillance video that was in that motel right there. And from what I understand, Brat Boy was on his way to go to the airport, and Brat Boy probably took the fucking shit down with him, and he was caught with it. So, you know, and then, gee whiz, Walter Scott, who was shot in the back in South Carolina, he didn't get all this fucking airplay. This has been like 2 weeks now. Okay? Eric Garner didn't get 2 fucking weeks worth of airplay when he got choked out in Staten Island. The guy that was in Oklahoma that got shot, did he get 2 weeks of airplay or anything like that that was shot by that dickless Tracy bitch who claimed that she feared for her life or anything like that. The guy that got shot 7 times in his fucking car when he even told him he said he had a gun, got shot 7 times. And then the thing is, juries, nobody knows who the fuck the jury people are. In the state of Florida, 839-16 of Florida statutes, it's only a motherfucking second-degree misdemeanor to fucking fraud in a jury. And I'm going to show you this shit right now.